If you are a fan of opals, especially the Fire Opal, you're gonna love the new Fire Opal Trio by winmodernart.com. Each color is what's called a swirly pearly glow powder. We have a whole collection. In the day, they're gonna look one color. In the night, they're gonna glow. But not only that, when you add resin or any clear product like Lux Water Effects, a non-toxic resonant alternative, you're gonna add a little to the powder and it will have this beautiful metallic swirl. So right now, yeah, it's pretty, but it looks almost glittery. We'll just wait till you add resin or Lux Water Effects. You can even add clear glue, varnish, anything clear that you add to these powders, you're gonna get this beautiful metallic shimmer and even a bit of a shift. For instance, this color, it looks kind of a coral orange in the day, and then it shifts to a beautiful pink when the light hits it just a certain way. And then at night, well, you're gonna have to see what color these glow at night, but it is magical for the Fire Opal. Now, my other tip is that with using the Lux Water Effects, it is a water-based product. So overnight, when you're drying, it can sink in a bit because it's evaporating. That's its job. It's a non-toxic and water-based, so there's going to be a little bit of evaporation. So all I do is just add another coat. Just drop it right on there, and you're going to pick it up, and well, you can actually just spread out to the edges if you like. What I was going to say is you can pick it up, and I want to be careful because my nails are getting a little bit hard to pick things up, but you can just tilt. A little hesitant with this one. I am notorious for, in live videos like this with no editing, dropping things. So I think I'll just use my little stir tool, which by the way comes with this trio, and just dab it so it gets to the edges. And you can do that as many times so you can get the dome effect that you want. Now, when you're using this thin of a coat of the water effects and this small of a project, like a piece of jewelry, then you only need a couple of hours for this to dry. But leaving it overnight is a great idea. So this is an example of one of my Fire Opals that I've created with this color trio. And then in these two, I have added a product that we have on winmodernart.com. It is called Copper Flakes, but it's a multicolored copper flake. We have a larger bag, and we also have the sample jar. It comes in reds and teals and greens and golds. And this I have found to be a really great trick to adding to the trio. But even if you didn't, and you just use the swirly pearly glow powders alone, this is what you're gonna get. Now, in the product description on the website, you're gonna see a little class where I teach you how I've created one that's on a black background, another Fire Opal that's on the white background. So it'll be more pastels, but you're still gonna get a little flare, and they all are gonna glow at night. This is so fun. I've got to say, yes, they're going to sell amazingly well, and they're gorgeous, and all those great things. But the amount of peace and fun that I have had with playing with this new Fire Opal Trio has been so worth, I'll just call it the mental benefits that come from this kind of play artistically. that alone has made it so worth it. Now in the trio, you will see that these products are not sold individually on the website. So I have just labeled them 1, 2, and 3 of the Fire Opal Trio. They are sold as the set of 3, but little hints, you can use them for all kinds of other, oh, that's so pretty. Let's have a little fun here. You can use these colors individually. They do not have to just be for your fire opals. You can create beautiful geodes. They're great for stones because of the metallic shift that can you see how it's shifting to a little bit of gold and a little bit of pink? I have so much fun with that color. You can also use these colors that are specific to the set in galaxies. Now that is something I've been doing as well. It only takes the tiniest little sprinkle to create a really, whoa, that just fell out of my nail. Man, I wish I had that in slow motion. Speaking of, I use these colors for Northern Lights art as well, and it's just made itself really clear right there why. Now there will be a whole class in the description when you go to purchase the Fire Opal Trio. There will be a little mini class uploaded on how I've created all of these. And there will also be a link to the flakes. Oh my goodness, Biscuit is always here to welcome me when I am teaching. I will play with you. We're almost done. All right, that's it. Time to play with the pup. Love you guys. winmodernart.com. This again is the Fire Opal Trio in 3 different colors. I'll tell you now, just to give you a little surprise here at the end of the video. This glows green, this glows a golden orange, and this glows a blue. So you can imagine what this is going to look like at night. It's absolutely spectacular. Love you guys. winmodernart.com